They were looking into the lives of some very sweet boys.
But how sweet are really they? Nako, what kind of trouble do they get into? Ako, we'll find out. Are the men of today real men rather than boys? Nako, lahat ng yan malalaman natin dito sa ating episode na pinamagatang Boys Are Boys, Men Are Men! Our first guest is a radio jock. For him, boys are out on the latest while real men are done with the greatest. Anong ibig niya sabihin? We'll ask DJ Tony.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We also have with us model and event host Paolo Cabalcin.
Good afternoon, everybody.
For Paolo naman, a man is someone who can take responsibility for every aspect of his life. We also have DJ Sam Gognan.
Hi, good afternoon, Momsies.
Yeah. For some, men are simply boys who have matured and developed egos. Naku, what does that mean? We'll find out later.
And last but not the least, isa sa mga original na pilyo ng television commercials, a current columnist for the Philippine Star. Please welcome RJ Ledesma.
Hello, Yaya. Hello, Ates. Ate Momsies.
Ay, ito sabi ni RJ, kapag ang yaya ang nagagalit sa'yo, boy ka pa, pero kapag asawa na, man ka na. Ganda
naman. Ako, love niya si Yaya. Si Jay.
Also, boys. Are you boys or men? Parang hindi na tanong ko.
Okay. Sige.
Are you boys or men?
I'm a girl.
Please,
I'm still a boy.
You're still a boy. Yaya pang nagpapagalit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely a man already, by default, I think, by age, I think.
Lakas ng boses eh, di ba?
Sisa.
Kumain sa kanya, parang tingin sa lalaki ako eh.
I'm a man. Oh, I think I'm a boy, and I think I'm gonna be a boy forever.
Okay.
Ibig sabihin ba na hindi siya mag-aasawa? How about you, RJ?
Ako, by default, man na ako ngayon dahil nalaman ko lang na couple of weeks ago na magiging tatay na ako. So, naging lalaki ka, ano pa sa atin, lumalabas yung chest hair mo, pag naging lalaki ka na.
Sobra naman yung RJ,
Recently kasi, di ba? Kasi nalala ko nang kasama kami ni Manilyn sa TV show noon sa isang station eh. Diyan boy pa ako eh. Wala pa akong hair kahit saan sa katawan eh.
Wow. Pero hindi ko chinek. Ako, magagalit si Momsi. Ayan, is it a big deal sa inyo kapag example, yung ex ninyo sinabi na, he was never a man. He was just a little boy at heart. He's not that sama. You're a boy at heart.
I think, like, inevitably, all boys, or not all men, not all boys are not men. Not all boys are men, but all men are still boys.
Okay.
In essence. Kasi parang, I don't think you'd actually take out being a boy, even if a guy is a man. I mean...
Even if he's 50 years old,
Yeah,
he's still a boy.
exactly.
There's still a kid in him.
Exactly. These are like fun-loving creatures that, you know...
Creatures.
Yeah, they just want to have fun.
Sea creature. So, you little monsters, girl.
Hayop talaga.
Hayop, animal.
Animal.
Anong comment niya tungkol dito? DJ Tony.
With
With
regards
that
to
statement, yeah.
well, I guess boys will be boys, like you guys say. And with girls, naman, I'm sure there are boys that have hurt different women, obviously in different relationships. So I'll admit I've hurt a few girls in my
What do you mean a
life.
few girls?
Few is few.
A few, just a few.
Just like me.
I'm sure I've also pleased a number of women. You know what I mean, in terms of treating them right with respect. You know, but when you're younger, obviously the tendency for me, my experience is I have a tendency of running away from relationships. So that's probably why some girls would say, wala siyang puso, manhid,
Nako.
which I've been called many times, other things.
Nako. Yung mga bitter sentiments na ganito, minsan galing daw sa fact na men or boys don't really love, but just like sex. Is it true?
No.
No.
Who said that?
Bakit?
Who said that?
It's true to a certain extent. I think all boys go through a certain phase, and even men go through a certain phase. Right now, I'm at the phase where I'm just enjoying being single.
Okay.
And I think I can't speak for the.
Is it okay to reveal your age?
Yeah.
How old
Oh
are
yeah,
you?
25.
25. Okay.
I think it's all about timing.
Timing.
Timing. Because everyone's a young boy, you have to go through a lot of things. So it's all about the right timing and meeting the right girl. So for me, it's all about timing. The timing is right and everything falls into place.
Paano kasi mababa yung boss? Timing niya, lagi tama yung timing sa bahay. Hi, Madeline, how are you? Hi, Lani. How are you? O, diba sabi timing niya, diba? Na parang sa akin, dapat tingnan dito yung parang, yung evolution po ng isang lalaki talaga. I mean, yung ating mga courtship behaviors nowadays is really built over thousands of years ng ating evolution. So paminsan-minsan sinasabi nila that women have to invest a lot of time when they get pregnant, di ba? Pero yung lalaki doesn't really technically have to. So during that time, that was the reason why the men, during Neanderthal times, nung cavemen pa tayo, wanted to be able to impregnate as many women as possible. Because they were trying to spread the race eh.
Yeah.
To
populate the world.
To populate the world, ika nga, di ba? Problema lang paminsan-minsan ngayon is that hindi na sang-ayon yung ating biological urges sa talagang what's happening at this time around. So sometimes what's happening is may urge pa yung mga lalaki na
Less and more maturity or vice versa. Can there be a balance? Or is there a balance?
I think there could always be a balance. I mean, it depends on the person, diba? Like, how can you say that just because you're called a man, you can't have fun, or I think the level of maturity or maturity in itself is very subjective. Diba? You can say that a person is subjective, but still a very fun-loving person. Still knows, how to take things light and everything. So, kahit paano, diba? Kahit man yan, I mean, there's still like I said, there's still a boy in that man. Pero, like I said, you can't turn things around and say that all boys are men. Because of that certain level of maturity na kailangan para maging isang man na wala ako.
Ayan. So, parang sinabi mo naman na hindi ka ayaw niya na mag-mature. Ayaw.
One can have control, and I think we've done this on our radio show where we did the Pain to Abstain challenge.
Pain to abstain. Okay.
48 days of no
SEX.
Sexy time.
sex or any self-gratification.
kaya parang pumayot yung right hand mo ah.
So we did the 48-day challenge. I'm on day 65 right now, as we speak.
Will I believe you?
Yeah, I'm on day 65.
Really?
Yeah.
Pwede ba yun? Kaya niyo yun?
He lasted 4 days.
Who?
Si Sam.
Oh, Sam.
I'm Indian.
Okay.
So there was a balance. You're able to control, but there was a lot of things that helped me, like spiritually, and then yoga.
So you practiced yoga?
Yeah.
Up to today, I
Up to
suppose.
today, and it's got its benefits. At the first 3 weeks, I was going nuts. Like what RJ said. Like we have urges. We have our testosterone level.
Actually, yung natutunan mo sa yoga is actually yung tinatawag na to sublimate your urges kasi yan talaga yung nangyari sa practice ng yoga. Pero gusto ko lang sabihin, tama ang sinasabi ni Tony tungkol sa withholding pleasure kasi talaga pag sinasabi mo emotional intelligence or EQ, yung basic prinsipyo dyan is the ability to withhold or to
Of our men or our boys, when we return, magsama-sama tayo.